Okay. Oh, he's really hungry. Add 1 pine cone. It's only fuel. 9% on the fire. My tummies are rumbling. I need to work out how to... What do we want to... We want to cook something, right? Can we get the pot and cook something? Small water filter. We're going to need water, right? So we can definitely do this. Can I get a solid one? That's a lot of material though. And it's the same amount? Okay. I prefer to use something other than the... Is that how many dots left of it we have? Or is that going to use all of it? I think it uses all of it, right? It's a little strange. Unless it'll like take a certain number of dots down. I'm gonna find out if we have any left after this. We get a solid pot, I think could be good. Why has he only got 2? Oh, he's only got 2 action points because he was injured, or he had two ailments. Well, it's going downhill. Got to get them below 2 ailments. I wonder if the hammer decreases quality. They can make something together. He's a good craftsman. Anything he builds is worth more. She's a cranky, and they don't like each other, but they're just going to have to get used to it. Because I don't really want her going out. So, in terms of crafting stuff, yeah, so that did use all of that, so it wasn't a good use of that material, but I wanted to find out. Oh, let's actually get those guys away from each other. I wonder if just by putting them there, if that actually triggered, like, in the calculations, or it just shows you what's going to happen if you make them work together. So we can make water. Filter water from snow. Okay, so he can do some water filtering every day, maybe. We'll just get her to do it. How much water do we get? We get 3 water from that. Okay, so if we can remove... So we want to remove the ailments completely if possible, or cook something. Okay, what do we want to do? Want to get a pot. We need more clay. Make a makeshift pot. Okay. You make that with him. Yeah, see, they're observing what's going on, which is kind of cool. So they've still got things now. So we can cook, maybe? Oh, we could grill food? Oh, we could roast the animal. I wonder how much that's going to feed. And we could try to roast the animal directly on the fire, but the meat will probably not be very tasty. Yeah, let's not do that. What about... delicious stew. Oh. Regular stew. Oh, we need more water as well. Soup. Okay, we can make soup. Looks like we can make delicious soup as well. That's good. I wonder, is that going to give us 1 use though? Okay, we're going to have to find out. Okay. It looks like we're not gathering today, though. You make some soup. Or we just get him to... He can do... Or do both waters. What happens if he does both waters? Yeah, he likes repetitive tasks, so if you just get... You get more water. Hang on. Yeah, we're going to need to boost the fire as well. You go again. Because he likes repetitive tasks. Okay. Now let's make some delicious soup. We're going to need to buff the fire with pine needle. Okay. I think the option to do that from here, like if you click the fire level, it should give you an option, maybe. That'd be really cool. Let's put some edible root and an edible mushroom, and away you go. That gave us 3 stew. Okay, that's really good, and it's delicious. I wonder how much you get for regular. That costs a lot, but okay, hang on. And we're gonna need water. Let's make some more soup. Actually, how much does the... I don't want to... Can we do the... Can we make some fruit tea? Some herbal tea? Make more delicious soup. Makes sense. We use 3 portions of water. Okay, who's the hungriest? You're going to die. Let's give you some... Wow, that reduced a lot. So this is one of the things you want to keep them at less than 2 ailments if you can. What's that one? He's got a head wound. A wounded character loses... How did you get a head wound? Maybe that was from the fall. Alright, so this is clearing there. Tim Noss had head wound with love. Alright, we also need to give them some water. We don't get to gather today? Oh man. Okay, can we get them to go sleep? Even though it costs an action point? Is that something we can... So is this going to happen automatically? What about if we can we send someone to here? Can we put you? No, but apparently we can rest someone. Maybe we should rest this guy because, like, everyone hates him. So if he sits at the if he stays out of the conversation at night, he won't get hated as often. Hey Edwin, how you doing, man? Oh look, there you are. Look there. See, we can see you right there. Okay, let's go to night mode. Okay, we can I think if we can clear that one, he won't lose an action point the next day. So hopefully we can do it with, like, the berries. No. The problem is these are worth 3... Not nutritious, but allows you to forget about the cold Siberia for a moment. I don't want to feed him another one straight away. Let's give him some bugs. There we go. Okay. So that's good. He'll get all his action points the next day. Alright, Wum. See you later. Thanks for dropping by, man. Have a good day. Okay, this is good. Oh, he's not sleeping? Huh. Demons from the past? Crash and slaughter. Spoils of war. Alright, let's... Tomorrow we must mask our camp better. They can come back at any time. Are you afraid? In this situation, only a fool would not be afraid. Survival is a lottery. I know something about this. Have you been in another disaster? We're talking about what happened on the front. War gas. Our entire platoon had defective mask filters. 2 out of 30 people survived. Me and my friend Sasha, and he died as well, near Koval, a week after we had returned from the field hospital. Was their death your fault? It doesn't matter to him. No, but I could have died with them. I don't deserve to live more than my comrades. Each dialogue should be conducted sensibly. The decisions affect the relationship between the characters and the morale, both individual and the entire camp. Selecting an issue that matches the character's nature will increase their morale, but they might not necessarily win the approval of the rest of the team. Select one of the answers. You should have died then. No, probably not. Is this the reason to torment yourself? If any of your friends had survived, would you have liked him to worry like that too? We all want to survive. Let's try to mask the camp better. Let's move to the train wreck? No. Let's check the hand car. Well, that's maybe a thing. We can't go out yet. We're in a bad spot where we're trying to recover our action points. I think definitely getting the cooking pot and the water filter. I think that's probably more important than the sleeping. No, maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the one over there. And we really haven't used the work table. I mean, we made a hammer, which gave us better quality on some of the stuff, but I think I should have focused on the fire. Unfortunately, the locomotive will not start, but a hand car was attached to the last car. We could use it to get out of here. And we will go away towards the setting sun. Come on. If the hand car is derailed, we will not be able to put it on the track among the whistle of bullets of these thugs. Oh yeah, that's true. What if it isn't derailed? Anyway, the hand car is not everything. Saddle horses were in the last car too. But now they are chopped meat. Even if some of the hero horses survive the catastrophe, they were probably taken by these bandits. Instead of checking it, you'd rather sit here idle? The renegades will be here any minute. Don't tell him to be easy, he won't like that. Let's ask him what his plan is. Well, what's the plan then? We need to look into the last car and check the condition of the horses and the hand car. As much and as little. In that case, it's best that you go alone. A larger group will attract the attention of thugs. He wants to check the train himself. Okay, so he's got a quest. She doesn't like him again. Likes everyone else. Is he liking everyone today? He is. Yep, likes her. Doesn't like him. That likes Sergey. Dude, he's just getting hated on. But he cooked stew. You're confused as to who you is here? I think he was, when he said you, he was talking to Sergey. Okay. Wait, he still has 3 action points. I thought he loses one when you have 2 things. Either way. Are we going to send Sergey to check the thing? Maybe like with a day to go. We definitely need to get some rest into them. No, I need to get this wound thing up. Let's... How do we get... wound repair? Unlocks bandage, limb brace, antidote, cold balm, calming tincture, strengthening tincture. Okay, so we need sharp, and I don't know where to get sharp. So that's something we have to work out. There's water all around them. Yeah, we use the snow and you filter water. Let's just have a look at expedition. Yeah, so we haven't found sharp yet. I wonder if you make it. Hey Akka, how you doing? Yeah, I mean it could be glass or stone or something. Maybe you find sharp stones. So we don't make... Wait, is it an action here? Tool. So we should... It's not going to be an upgrade at this bench since you need sharps to make a knife. Right? It's unlikely going to be an upgrade you get from the shelter. Could it be something you get from the campfire? No, because that's all... Unless there's a tool, we can make a grill. Seats. Man, improved filter, that would be nice. Oh, that's the expiration date on those. I wonder if we need to cook the poison mushrooms. Burnt meat. In some action costs, there is a possibility to set the number of processed resources with plus or minus. We can make burnt... Why would you want to make burnt meat? Anyway, I think it's a gathered thing. It feels like it's a gathered thing. Oh look, there's our water filter. I didn't even notice. In which case then, like we desperately need sharps. I think we have to send these guys out to do stuff. Unknown resources, and its danger level's easy. We've got 3 unknown resources around the camp. I think we need to go looking. And as much as I'd like him to do just heaps of water and get good at it, he doesn't have the action points. So let's send these guys. Let's send you out with a hammer just in case it does something. Sharp could come from the wreck. That's true, Akka. That might be a thing, but we can't go out here because the danger level's like risky. There is a renegade patrol near your expedition. It is best to avoid a direct meeting. If your expedition enters the zone where the patrol is, or it goes to your expedition, an event related to confrontation will appear. The renegades, just like wild animals, can change their position on the map every day. Alright, so we won't go that way. Oh, okay, what's that? That's scrap metal, which we did need for something else. Did I not take all the stuff from the previous day? From up there? Oh man, I feel like I goofed then. Metal is sharp. Well, it can be, but I don't think that counts as the sharp that we're looking for. Yeah, I think I didn't select all there. See, these danger levels are risky. But I think we have to. Still no sharp. Alright, let's go home. No, see, at the workshop, we need sharp to make a knife. We can use metal. Ah, good call. Yeah, metal is sharp, so we can use metal to make sharp stuff. Hey, Zergos, my dude, thanks for the raid, man. How you been, buddy? How you coping with the shut-in? Alright, so now we have some sharp. We also need to... So we need to get these guys uninjured. So... making that is kind of important. That's going to use 3 of them. How many do we have? 5. So we could use here, or we could use that. That's not enough, we need more rock. Your new GPU died? Aww. Welcome. Ah, it was under a week old? Okay, so at least you get to send it back. Aka, thanks so much for the 4 months, dude. Yay, indeed. I really don't want to use rock here on this one. Maybe we have to wait a day. Or I use more sharp. Wait. Oh, I don't get enough anyway. Okay, so we have to wait a day and we've got to get some more rocks. Oh, what if I use a tool? Does that mean I can use less? No. Yeah, okay, it just increases quality. Alright, so we're going to need to get some more... We're going to have to gather rocks. We could send these guys out to gather some rocks. I think we'd do that. You get a 2-year badge soon? I'm going to have to make my 2-year badge, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, we can send them out to get some stuff. I think we're going to have to. And everyone's just going to have to be hungry for a day because we want to get that thing going. No. Alright, let's get them somewhere. We need lots of stone. Where's somewhere where lots of stone? I guess it's just going to be that one. Stone good? We may as well stay here since we need stone, right? As long as they still have their action point. Oh, we've... nothing there. Okay. It's kind of a, I guess, average danger level. We need to find out what these resources are. Stone? Oh, lots of stone. And some bone fragments. That's got sharp as well. They're doing well. This is a little... Oh, was that egg? Nice. The expedition's a little iffy. Like, when do they maybe lose their... That's safe. An action point? Oh, clay. We need a lot of clay. Okay, let's... Expedition action points needed to avoid getting lost is 0 to 2, and we have 1. We have 2. Okay, so we can't get lost. That's how I'm reading that, is we can't get lost there. Right? Except now we could get lost because she lost a an action point. Right, I guess that was too close and that went over 1. Alright, if that's the case then let's return to camp. Hey, they made it with a lot of stuff. So I think that'll get you. There'll be a bit of getting used to that one, on how much they can get when they're out. But I think once we get the hang of that, that'll really change things. Okay, so we're gonna need to do some stuff. Let's add some fuel. Is that a spindle? A spindle? Whoa, is he looking pale or is it just me? Everyone's really tired as well. But no one's got any red traits. Okay. Have we got food? We've got food, right? And someone, do we have water? No. Right, so someone should collect some snow. Actions. Some filter. Can I make a temporary shelter? We've got one. It's here. But it costs an action point to rest. And since no one's super tired yet... Although, I can't remember if it was... Is there a thing here for statuses? I can't remember if it was 4 statuses or 3. Dolphin! They should, but no one wants to see that. Give me some good news for Bernie. Please, good news for Bernie. He should cook some food. Bernie's recovering well. Procedure went well. He seems like he's doing good. That's good news. Love for Bernie. No, that's Pink Dolphin's exploits. Alright, so who's hungry? Let's get there. We want to get the action points up. So let's make sure we give these guys food. Okay, so do we want him to... What's that? He's got a hand wound? Oh, they could make the stuff. Yeah, okay, let's make it. I want to upgrade to be able to make those things. Do I have enough things? Wow, bone is 8 sharp. Okay, so this is really confusing. It says 8 times on the bone. Right? But I have 5. So it's giving me 5 dots, but it's 8 times sharp. It's like, what do you mean? So it's worth 1 point of sharp? And there's 5 of them. Oh, it's saying... Okay, so this 8 is the number I need to get to. Bones are worth 1, and I have 5 will give me 5? No, that's not true, because this is saying 3 times. Is that because they're worth 3 sharp? Alright, so because they're 1 sharp, I would need 8, but I only have 5. I really wish you could, and you can't mix and match. But since these are worth 3, and I have 5, I could use 3 of them. There we go. And I need to get to 5. No, I thought I had it. Now I don't. Okay, no, that requires 3 bones. This is how much I need to get there. So I actually waste a structure. I definitely don't want to use that on a sharp one. Clay has a lot. Let's use 2 rock. If we use a tool to help with the build, we get a better quality one. We're going to make solid bandages. You work together and you work good. Okay, let's get you guys out of there. Now, no one can actually make anything, but we can check how much actions on bandages are. Okay, so we can make a bandage. We need material. Right, so that's worth 6 material. And water to wound dressing. If we want to make a bandage, we only need 2 material. Alright. We'll do some medicine stuff tomorrow. So we're getting through the cycle a little bit quicker. Spoils of war, seek a better shelter. No. Crash and slaughter. Das Königlich bad. This is always tough. Like, I think you just have to sort of learn which ones you don't click and which ones you do click. Probably not wait for, like, I think those ones, or let's wait for the patrol is a bad option. How much would I give for a cigarette? I've got 4. I'm not going to give them to you. Here you are, Sergei Ivanov. I have a few more left, and I will probably not use them. The doctor forbade me to do so when under great stress. Thank you very much. Sobrani cocktail, madam? This is a very expensive brand. Don't you mind wasting it for such a simple threat like mine? Oh, I see, that's the... In return, I will only ask you for an interesting story. Oh, isn't that nice? Or maybe something related to cigarettes. This is the second time in my life that I have Sobrani in my hand. The first one was a war prey when we managed to surprise the Boch near Kovel. We entered the abandoned headquarters. So you are a war hero. He's not going to like that. Ah. What happened next? Chaos. Everything is in disarray. The tents are turned upside down. The Germans did not even burn the papers. My major told us to look for maps and telegrams. So we were looking for them, but I came across cigarettes. And that's good. Otherwise I would have to tear these valuable maps to make cigarette tubes. Really? Would you wrap tobacco in staff maps? Madam, this was the 3rd month of General Brusilov's offensive. People were exhausted and balancing on the brink of madness. Every little thing, every moment in normality is needed in such situations. Just like now. Just like now. Great tobacco, indeed. I love the smell of sobriety in the evening. It smells like a victory. Let's move to the train wreck? No. That's going to be her talking about how old and dead she's going to be? Let's know. We were saved from the disaster and avoided the slaughter. It's unthinkable. Do you know if anyone else has survived? The train was derailed with dynamite. Shortly afterwards, the attackers blew up one of the rear cars the soldiers were travelling. They must have known where to hit. And they shot the survivors without mercy. Those who have survived could hide in the woods or somewhere in the wreck. We must stay together until help arrives. We're in the middle of the Siberian taiga, without appropriate clothes and food, surrounded by thugs going after us. How much longer can we survive in such conditions? 1, 2 days at the most. In that case, let's hope that help will come tomorrow. Okay, does anyone like... No! Why is everyone picking on him? Pick on, like, this guy. He's the one that's being negative. No, but they all love him. I don't know what's... Camp morale's getting low. I think that's because everyone's got, like, bad statuses. Hypercum perforatum. The night is coming to an end. The morning wind brings cold and moisture. In the distance, the deer roaring finally stopped. When you get up, sleepy as always, you find Alexei in an unusual position. He clears the snow on all fours under the medical point. They must be here. They couldn't have gone. What's the matter, Alexei Rabinovich? Do you have a screw loose? Not this time. Help me look for St. John's wort. There! The bearded man takes out several stems with yellow flowers from under the wooden bed triumphantly. Hypericum porphyratum. I found a dead bundle a few days ago, but I forgot to tell you. Fortunately, it laid in a warm and shady place, so the flowers did not begin to rot. At this time of year, we will not plant it anymore, but I suggest making an infusion or an alcohol tincture. Tea will be great for colds, and in combination with vodka, it will chase away the melancholy. Alexei, in combination with vodka, everything chases the melancholy away. Oh, that's interesting. Do you have any articles on this topic? Only empirical research. Yep. Alright. Okay, so they have all their action points. I thought we were supposed to lose action points when we had so many statuses, but I don't know. We need to feed them. They is hungry. So, I'm going to raise some morale with dude. You are going to collect a lot of snow. I want some water, please. Ooh, should we get the upgraded water? Can we do that? I mean, that's a good value on that. One clay. There is some stuff that uses clay exactly. Oh, that's... we've got more structure than we have. That uses exactly one. Charcoal! Oh, we need to get charcoal. Okay, hang on. I'm pretty sure we get charcoal from the fire, right? We get charcoal from burning the meat. Unlock smoke meat. We can get seats. Huh, I would have thought we got charcoal from here somehow, from the fire. I don't think we don't, definitely don't get it from gathering. Alright, we're just going to have to get regular water then. Alright. You, menial work, please. His morale's really high. Who's got the low morale? Yours is okay. Yours is high. Yours is medium. And yours is high. Why is the camp morale so low then? Either way. Water, please. I think we're going to need more anyway. You just go make that. Alright, cooking. Okay, we're going to have to roast... Oh man, if we get the grill going, how long is that going to be good for? Like one day? Okay, so we need to get 5. Well, that's worth nothing. That's a structure one. Put in the bones. Probably the rock. Okay, so we're going to need 2 people for this. You are one of them. And... Why? Don't be such a crank. Yeah, they still hate each other. I don't get it. That's alright. Okay, now we can get some smoked meat. Meat smoked over the fire will remain edible for a long time. I need raw meat. Can I get raw meat from that? How do I make raw meat? Oh, I need to make raw meat. Oh, that's a shame. Fire level needs to be higher. Let's do that. You... Food. Hopefully we get lots of portions. Where'd our stuff go? It was edible before mold. It was edible before, it probably is now, but only for the bravest ones. Where did our oh, there it is, our burnt meat. Wait, did I just make a lot of burnt meat instead of... Huh. Hunger, considerable decrease. Oh. Well, okay then. Everyone's super hungry. Wow, they're still hungry. I wonder at what point they're actually considered... Like, at that level, do they count as negative statuses? Or is that just like a basic one? It's only if they're like big... Is there a... I don't want to quit, but... Questions. Character loses health every night? How much health do they have? Oh, I see. So we just need a small amount of food. Or maybe... Oh, you need some water. So do you. Yeah, so it's hard to say. Like, they might just have a tiny bit of thirst, and I might not need to use all the water to get them there. And I kind of like that you don't know that. It's very like that sort of feel from this war of mine where they might be hungry, but you don't want to use a whole food because the food might be like 30% overkill. And what do we got going off soon? I mean, the poison mushrooms going off. We should probably make the stew because I don't want those to go off because the stew is good. You need to finish this war mine. This war mine's amazing. Alright, so you can do some cooking. Well, we don't need the food right now, so maybe we give her a sleep since she looks like she's going to pass out. So why is it not spending the action point on resting? Oh, I see. You have to actually be here at the end of the day with action points to rest. That's interesting. I hope that's how it works. Like, I'm going to be... So we want to fix one of these injuries, right? Let's get rid of your head wound. What do you think we need to do for a head wound? Stitch a wound. Okay, I don't have any cloth. Oh, I do have some cloth. Okay, we can use one of those. Okay, but that's going to heal him, and he doesn't have it, so he needs an actual... so you need to have an action point to get that. But if I can make a bandage... Or give him his power tincture. We'll put everyone on their feet. The mixture reduces fatigue, brings back consciousness, and increases the number of action points. Well, increasing action points is nice. Okay. So can I use the bandage now? Did he just get bandaged? Or did we make a bandage? Bandage. Wounded. Still wounded. Right. Kind of feel like I got groped off a little bit there. I don't know if that's worth resting her over there, and that way she can still be at the campfire, or if overnight rest is worth more. She doesn't got like loss of health, so maybe it doesn't matter. Let's end the day here and see what happens. No, she's still there. Huh. Hypochondriac? After so many days, scurvy symptoms should be noticeable. Sleepiness and muscle aches were prelude, and now... Oh, stop with all the moaning, Alexei. You're such a hypochondriac. Symptoms of frost are more palpable, and before you feel the effects of scorbutus, you'll be long gone from starvation. Well, yes, that would be correct. Do you agree with me? Well, you didn't just say yes. No. I can see your nervousness and fatalism. This is exactly what happens with scurvy, just before effusions appear. Uh-oh. Are you a doctor? Damn it. No, but I studied medicine for years. Cholera doesn't threaten us here. No, Do you know Latin? It so happens that I know. As my uncle used to say, Medis curati ipsum. This is a joke. And one in a very bad taste. This is no joke. With this knowledge, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, you should be helping us. Yeah, that's true. Sergei's paranoia. Revolutionary borscht. Sergei Ivanov. Do you know the story of the Potemkin battleship? Yeah, eat some oranges. They should eat some oranges. But you know that I'm not a sailor. It was a sensation. I was a child then. This rebellion was a sensation that was talked about even in my village. This character rejects capitalism and promotes the ideas of social justice. I don't want to condemn anyone. I understand soldiers who refuse to serve under unworthy officers. Tell me, Sergei Ivanov, what do soldiers on the front think about such rebellions? Soldiers on the front usually think about how to survive. Time for political reflection is a luxury we can rarely afford. You certainly have, dear Sergei, some opinion on these events. Uncle claims that this whole rebellion broke out not against Admiralty but the cooks, because the rascals cooked borscht on the old meat, and our sailors ran to the privy as if somebody set their pants on fire. Anyway, probably the crew of a small destroyer or gunboat would not argue, but those from Potemkin were supposed to be elite of the Russian fleet. The rebellion on board was very politically aware. I'll get to you in a sec, Dolph. I just gotta get through this conversation. From a nasty dinner straight to the pages of history. I don't know what the proper response is here. Very interesting what you're saying. Nasty. This is how it works. They will soon erect monuments for us. Hey, cat morale went up. Initial thoughts. I'm a bit biased because I like survival crafting games. But I think I'm equally biased on the other side is that